Every year in America, over $3 billion are stolen from the elderly. Not by hackers in dark rooms, but by predators at the front door. They use the authority trap, a clipboard, a cheap suit, and a manufactured crisis. They weaponize the respect of a generation that was taught to trust the system. In today's episode, we step out of the office and into the suburbs, where a low-tier scammer is about to make a terminal mistake. He thinks he's found a victim. He doesn't realize he's being observed by a man who turns predators into playthings. In the quiet corners of the American suburbs, the most devastating games are often the smallest. Kai returns to his sanctuary, a world defined by order and surgical precision. But today, the symphony of his routine is interrupted by a discordant note. Through the lens of a peephole, a familiar script unfolds. An elderly woman, a predator, and a carefully constructed illusion of authority. Mrs. Gable is a high agreeability target, trusting, fragile, and paralyzed. The man standing over her is a paper tiger, an amateur exploiting the authority bias. He isn't a government official. He's a predator who has studied the script of fear. Kai watches through the lens, identifying the mechanics of the scam. He sees the fear relief cycle in its infancy, but he is about to disrupt the frequency. He enters the hallway, not with the heat of a confrontation, but with the cold precision of a peer. He uses inverse rapport, adopting the persona of an indifferent corporate observer. To the scammer, Kai looks like a fellow shark, a lawyer, or a compliance officer. Is there a problem here, officer? The word is a hook. The scammer, desperate for legitimacy, swallows it whole. He puffs his chest, falling victim to his own ego. He believes he has an ally. He doesn't realize he is being deconstructed in real time. A small request is made, a check of credentials. It is presented as helpful protocol, but in reality, it is the first assertion of control. The scammer hesitates. In high-stakes psychology, hesitation is a confession. The ID is a poor forgery. Kai scrutinizes the card with a scholarly coldness. The predator begins to sense he is becoming the prey. Kai initiates the fear relief cycle. First, the induction of fear. He reveals his background in real estate law, citing specific legal consequences of Class B fraud. The scammer's physical composure disintegrates. His hands tremble. His pulse quickens. Mrs. Gable watches the power shift in silence. Kai holds up a phone, dangling the sword of Damocles. The scammer is now desperate, his ego fully dismantled. Then comes the double bind. He paints a vivid picture of a federal fraud investigation, citing statutes that sound terrifyingly real. Kai offers two exits, both of which serve his own objective. Option A is a total legal collapse. Option B is immediate capitulation. Return the funds and vanish. Trapped between a bad and a worse outcome, the scammer chooses the relief of the second path. The money changes hands, a small victory in a multi-billion-dollar epidemic of elder fraud. The money is returned to Mrs. Gable's trembling hands. With a single robotic nod, Kai dismisses the man. The retreat is swift and pathetic. As the hallway clears, Kai's mask softens back into that of the kind neighbor. He offers a manufactured smile, a rare moment of social grace, before retreating into the shadows. The door clicks shut. Order is restored. You are only as free as your ability to see through the illusions of others. And in this neighborhood, the puppet master is always watching.